Well, in Pakistan, supporters of jailed former Prime Minister Imran Khan are marching towards Islamabad to call for his release. Police have reportedly arrested thousands of people ahead of a rally in the capital. The government sealed off parts of the city and it's shut down major roads. Some mobile and internet services have been suspended. The march comes days before a special court hearing where Khan is expected to be charged with terrorism offences. Kamal Hyder is joining us now from Islamabad. So Islamabad in lockdown ahead of the protest. What are people expecting there?
Well, indeed, the capital and Rawalpindi, which is the twin city of Islamabad, are both in a lockdown. The protesters in their thousands have already arrived on the outskirts of Islamabad. The security forces have been using stun grenades as well as tear gas to disperse the crowd. However, this is a very large group of protesters, several tens of thousands. And what they're waiting for is now for the other supporters from the other provinces who've been traveling all the way from Balochistan, Sindh province, parts of the Punjab, for them to arrive on the outskirts of Islamabad, after which they will then march towards Islamabad. The venue behind me is D Square. This is where they want to stage a sit-in, but the security forces, including the police and the paramilitary forces, are going to stop them. They're armed with shotguns, with tear gas shells, and of course are trying to ensure that the protesters are not able to come to Islamabad. Now, these protesters have been removing containers and obstacles and moving towards Islamabad. So now they're on the outskirts of the city.
Kamal, we're talking about thousands of people on the march there. We're also talking about, as you were just mentioning, very large-scale presence of security forces there. Pakistan, of course, has got a struggling economy. It's getting funding from the International Monetary Fund. What kind of impact is all of this having on the economy and, of course, the daily life of people?
Well, it is having a huge impact because, according to some of the experts, this is costing Pakistan conservatively around 190 billion rupees. That amounts to several $100 million. And as you mentioned, the country is right now under a bailout from the IMF, plus the fact that the entire motorway system from north to south, the main arterial roads have been blocked. That has disrupted transportation because the supply chain is badly affected. Pakistan relies on truckers to deliver food, essential items into the cities. The schools are closed, and as you mentioned, the internet services are closed. So this is going to amount to a substantial amount of money if this prolongs. Now, what the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf has said, that they have peaceful protesters, they do not want violence. It is their constitutional right to come and protest in Islamabad. The authorities, on the other hand, determined to stop them at every step.
Kamal, thank you very much indeed. That's Kamal Hyder talking to us from Islamabad.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.